The cell phone market has undergone a remarkable evolution over the past few decades. From bulky devices with basic calling capabilities to today's powerful pocket-sized smartphones, the industry has been defined by rapid innovation and the ever-changing needs of consumers. In our fast-paced digital world, cell phones have become an indispensable part of daily life for billions around the globe. But how did we get here? What key developments drove the cell phone industry's stunning growth? Firstly, to trace the origins of the cell phone market, we have to go back to the early 1970s when the first handheld mobile phones were developed. In 1973, Motorola researcher Martin Cooper made what is widely considered to be the first public call on a cell phone, according to Practically Networked. The phone, called the DynaTAC 8000X, weighed 2.5 pounds and offered just 30 minutes of battery life for talk time. In 1983, Motorola introduced the DynaTAC 8000X as the first commercially available cell phone in the United States. Priced at almost $4,000, it was marketed to business professionals. These early mobile phones were large, heavy, and expensive. But over the next decade, phones gradually became smaller, more affordable, and more commonplace, especially with the emergence of the clamshell and flip phone designs in the late 1980s and 1990s. Major milestones that paved the way for the growth of the cell phone market included the development of 2G and 3G networks for wireless voice calls and data transmission. The introduction of SMS text messaging in 1992 also marked a shift toward more versatile mobile communication. As phones added features like built-in cameras and internet connectivity, the foundations were laid for the smartphone revolution of the late 2000s. The release of the first iPhone in 2007 by Apple marked a pivotal moment for the cell phone industry. With its touchscreen interface, web browsing capabilities, and app ecosystem, the iPhone redefined the user experience and consumer expectations for mobile devices. Other tech giants like Samsung, HTC, and Google soon followed suit with their takes on the smartphone concept. Touchscreens and app stores quickly became standard features that made mobile phones highly interactive and customizable personal gadgets rather than just communication tools. Wireless carriers upgraded their networks to faster 3G and 4G standards to support data-heavy apps and services on these smartphone platforms. Over the past decade, the popularity of smartphones has skyrocketed, reflecting their huge demand and reach as ubiquitous personal devices. The smartphone market has seen intense innovation cycles as tech firms compete to differentiate their offerings and dominate the market. Features like high-resolution displays, premium camera systems, biometric security, and slimmer designs have pushed the boundaries of phone hardware and industrial design. As smartphones proliferate around the world, companies engaged in rapid development to make their devices more advanced, stylish, and appealing to consumers. The smartphone is now one of the most important and competitive consumer electronics categories globally. Recent years have seen no slowdown in technological advancements that continue to transform the capabilities of smartphones. The rollout of high-speed 5G connectivity enables faster downloads, better network responsiveness, and supports new applications. Foldable screens allow phones to take on tablet-sized forms for more immersive content consumption, according to Giz China. Camera hardware and computational photography algorithms achieve impressive image quality rivaling dedicated point-and-shoot cameras. Performance gains from more powerful and efficient processors facilitate on-device artificial intelligence to enhance experiences. For instance, AI enables improved voice commands, intelligent facial recognition, and camera scene optimization. Extended battery life, enabled by higher capacity cells and more optimized software, provides the ability to use phones longer between charges. Manufacturers are also responding to environmental concerns by using more recycled materials, reducing electronic waste, and committing to carbon neutrality. These types of hardware and software innovations will likely remain priorities as firms aim to entice consumers to upgrade every few years. Several key trends are shaping both the cell phone market and consumer preferences. Sustainability has become a growing priority, with eco-conscious shoppers considering factors like recyclability, durability, and energy use when purchasing phones. Maintaining privacy and securing personal data is also a concern that influences brand trust and product selection. The COVID-19 pandemic significantly accelerated the use of mobile devices for remote work, learning, healthcare, and social connection amid lockdowns and reduced in-person activities. These changing usage habits are likely to persist and further increase reliance on cell phones. Consumer demand for more affordable devices has risen as inflationary pressures squeeze budgets around the world. This trend caters to developing markets, but also leads brands to offer competitively priced mid-range models with decent capabilities. With phones now deeply integrated into lifestyles, personalization and self-expression are also driving preferences for stylish aesthetics and customization options. Understanding nuanced consumer values and needs will be critical for firms to align their offerings with the right product features, price points, and brand positioning. Keeping up with subtle shifts in market trends and consumer behavior poses an ongoing challenge. Despite its maturity, the cell phone market continues to pose challenges for established players and create openings for emerging brands. Slower upgrade cycles as innovation plateaus have contributed to market saturation in many countries. This makes customer retention and growth more difficult amid intense competition. Global events like supply chain disruptions, rising inflation, geopolitical conflicts, and the lingering pandemic have created unpredictable shocks to the industry. Navigating volatility and uncertainty requires agility and responsiveness from phone makers. At the same time, expanding consumer demographics, growing demand in developing markets, and new technologies promise opportunities for companies that adopt skillfully. Brands are exploring differentiations like foldable designs, wearable integration, blockchain applications, and virtual augmented reality capabilities. Leveraging AI, cloud computing, and sophisticated data analytics will also be critical to delivering more personalized and contextually aware user experiences. As the market enters its next era, the players that endure will be those that continue balancing meaningful innovation with serving evolving consumer lifestyles and values. Lastly, the cell phone market has undergone a remarkable multi-decade transformation, defined by the interplay between rapid technological change and shifting consumer demands. While the industry faces uncertainties, cell phones are poised to become even more versatile and integral devices in our lives due to human creativity. We look forward to witnessing what the future holds and hearing your perspectives on where mobile technology may be headed. What possibilities for cell phones excite you? How do you envision them enhancing our lives in the years to come? Please share your thoughts in the comments. As always, thank you for watching.